get this day over and over.
Hilda.
I black out.
I don't think she's got long.
And Laurie just...
Naked on the beach.
Hannah.
Is that it for today?
Mariana needs to calm down.
David Hunt.
I can change my skin.
Congratulations to Agent
Dr.
Thunder for
Dekker
coming
dated
out.
his patients.
I had a hot date.
We went out for drinks.
I took photos of Jessica.
Dr. Dekker did
On
phone
Valentine's Day.
ask me for Nathan's number. There was a girl there.
Am I wrong to keep the locket?
I'm allowed to talk to her, aren't I? He was preoccupied with finding
Photographs.
patterns.
Rocking chair.
I haven't been back to the beach since
I had a bit of a shaky loop incident.
where I find something
I set fire
beautiful in the sea.
to Hannah's clothes in the garden. I dug the grave.
I wish I'd said goodbye.
Dr. Dekker cursed me.
It didn't weigh enough to have a body in it. There's someone
Oh
else
my God.
in my hour.
Wow, there's a lot of recap
I
here.
removed the chains, dressed her.
It was Iris.
We could try shifting now.
Would you like to see David, Doctor?
Sorry.
We both read The Cult of the Kinetic Mind. I'm not broke. It's no coincidence that most psychokinetic patients are grateful if you could see your way to declaring me insane, or at least temporarily insane.
There was no flame. And then there was.
I'll kiss a guy
I pretended like the hypnosis had worked.
and then he just follows me
Can we maybe not talk about Hannah anymore?
wherever I go.
You may just still pull out in front of the driver.
That was actually kind of good because it did refresh my memory on like what's going on here.
All right, how's the audio levels for everybody? Is it good? Well, hello, Scarlett. Perhaps you should ask somebody else a question. Okay, well.
Perhaps you should ask somebody else a question.
How are you today, Bryce?
I'm fine. I'm worried. My pursuer in the hour, he's definitely military. I've developed a new skill to deal with him.
Oh dear.
Game audio is quiet.
My other doctor had prescribed me sleeping pills before I came to see Dr. Dekker. I think they were called temazepam. I never took them.
Everyone's on that sweet, sweet temazepam.
Yeah, I wonder if he was actually giving them temazepam.
I don't know. He might have just been giving... Dr. Dekker strikes me as the type of person who would have been like, this is temazepam, and it's just like...
Acid.
Advil.
Advil, or no, if he was just dropping them acid all the time.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you for hosting, Wishend. Have you seen Jessica again?
I saw Jessica across the street this morning. She waved, but I just crumbled. Ever since I took those photos, I haven't been able to face her. Do you think I should tell her about the photos, Doctor?
Hold on. Yes, this will be uploaded later
Okay.
to YouTube if you can't watch right now. Thank you for hosting.
So, what do you think? Do you think he should show Jessica the pictures, or should he just, like, never... I think he should just destroy them and never talk to her.
Yeah, I can't... Has he ever made actual contact with her?
He tried to talk to her, and then you hear her side of it, and she was like, he's weird. I don't want to talk to him.
Wait, you hear her side of it?
Yeah, she said, I don't like talking to him. He's weird.
When did we talk to Jessica?
She's the blonde woman who makes the painting that screams.
Oh, right. Oh.
Yeah, she's the artist.
I thought it was somebody else, but, no.
Oh, thank you for subscribing, Liquid Leoak.
Thank you.
Liquid Leoak. We really appreciate it, and it really helps a lot. Thank you very much.
So I think he should not and just destroy everything.
Yeah, I think he should also destroy. I think he should just never talk to her and burn the pictures.
Yeah.
And himself. Just in case. What new skill have you developed?
Last night, I saw him draw something from his jacket. He was approaching me, grinning. I had nowhere to go. So I closed my eyes and imagined being back home. And when I opened them again, I'd teleported.
Hi, thanks for being here, Mia Demonte. I'm glad that you were able to catch a stream. And I hope everyone's having a good day. And congratulations to Agent Thunder once again. No, don't tell Jessica about the photos.
Yeah.
I didn't think I should either. She'd hate me forever.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe when she next waves, I'll at least wave back.
I think Jessica is.
You might just want to disappear.
I think you should just like move on. Like, I know that you feel bad, but the best thing to do is just never speak to her. Actually, when she looks at you, look down in shame and just hate yourself. Did you ever see Dr. Dekker drink alcohol?
I never saw Dr. Dekker touch a drop. Doesn't mean it wasn't going on behind closed doors, though, does it?
Seems like he, like...
Well, he had alcohol in his desk, remember?
Yeah, he's saying I've never saw him drink anything, so maybe he's, like, saw him a few times and suspected he was drunk.
I took that more as, like, Dr. Dekker did all his... Either Dr. Dekker did all his drinking on his own time, like, or it was somebody else's alcohol. Because remember how they were saying that there was, like...
Always a bottle of brandy or something? No, I think I remember... Well, no, I might be misremembering.
But also, like, Mariana was like, I don't drink, I just go to bars all the time and order drinks.
Yeah, that's weird.
Remember?
Thanks for the bits, Wishen. Is
Thank
this
you.
person crazy or not? Because he seems strange.
They're all strange.
Well, the thing with this game is that you don't know if they are delusional or not. But, like, as the game goes on, they seem to be able to prove some of their abilities in small ways.
But they also start saying, like, more and more, like, fantastical things. So you're kind of like, oh, like, at what point is, like, magic happening? And at what point is this just people being like, I can walk through walls, and they can't?
But a recap is all the patients are linked together by being somewhat associated through the graveyard, and they did do an archaeological dig there and found cephalopod remains, which is a reference to Cthulhu, who looks like an octopus face.
Well, and there are other kind of like references to the Cthulhu mythos as well.
So it might be that Dr. Dekker was trying to convince all of these people that...
To join his Cthulhu cult?
But they specifically said at one point, one of the professors said, you need to create chaos in order to give power to the gods so that they can come back. So I think what Dr. Dekker was doing was instilling madness in these people and then giving them powers to make them more mad so that Cthulhu could come back.
Oh, thank you, Witcheress of Hyrule. They said they just popped in to say, I love you. They can't watch due to spoilers, but they're going to keep it on for the view.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Let's see. How's work?
Work is fine. If anything, I've been falling behind again.
What?
I think it's the stress of not being alone in the midnight hour anymore.
Well, you
but
could
that's,
always just...
Then that's not fine. That's the opposite of what fine means. Fine means that there are no problems.
Maybe if you just did your work during the midnight hour, the dude wouldn't be watching you, like, collecting creep crime evidence.
Hold on. Kato says, what if Dr. Dekker is Cthulhu?
You know what? I was thinking when he was dying, the person who saw him said, like, things were, like, coming out of his mouth or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he's, like, infected with one of the old guy's gods, like in the end of Hellboy, where, like, a piece of the old god's inside the guy and it rips out of him.
Yeah. Thank you for the bits, Wishend.
What have you been doing in the midnight hour?
I stole a painting. There, I've said it. It was from the local gallery, Providence. I really like it, but I can't afford it. So I took it.
Couldn't you have just been stealing like a normal person this whole time?
What else have you stolen?
It's just that one thing. Just the painting I've stolen recently.
Recently?
I think my new pursuer is unraveling me. Is it okay to steal things, Doctor? If I really like them?
No.
No, it's not, but I would rather you steal things.
I just love how he was like, no, that's the only thing I've stolen recently.
No, because he did admit that he was stealing things before, but they weren't like really nice things. But the bar for this adult man, is so low for me that I'm like, steal whatever you want, just stop taking pictures of naked women.
Yeah.
And taking their clothes off, you weird. Yeah, fine, go ahead. What should you say? No, it's not okay.
No, don't.
I thought you'd say that. I will do my best to refrain from it, but I can't promise anything.
See, this is the kid that like should never get superpowers. You know how some people they get powers and they become like a superhero? Not him. He just immediately went dark.
As Toby Jack says, be a criminal, not a creep.
Yes, exactly.
That I feel like that should be
Steal from corporations, not from don't be a weirdo.
That should be our tagline for all these people. Be a criminal, but not a creep.
Yeah, everyone else in this list has been murdering like a normal person, and he has to make it creepy. How do you know your pursuer is definitely military?
My pursuer. He's measured in his approach, watching, testing. When he finally came for me, I wasn't ready. I think he underestimated me, though, and that allowed me to escape. He didn't think I'd be able to just leave. Why do you think he's coming after me, Doctor? Oh, I think I might know.
Bisected Brioche says this guy's the light Yagami of time freezing.
I saw that. I love how light and she's talking about
Death Note.
Death Note, where light. That's the theme song that we don't know the words to, so we just make sounds. But it literally took him 10 seconds to go, I can kill people? That's wrong. But what if I could go on a murdering spree?
Yeah, but what if I could become the new god?
It literally took him a week.
Yeah.
He went from killing is wrong to, I think I want to be God.
Yeah, I think I want to be God.
And he, like, demanded people refer to him as God. It was so weird. But I get it.
All right. Why do you think your pursuer is coming after you?
I think he's death, Doctor. I think I saved that old woman from burning to death in bed, and now he's coming after me to even the score.
You did, like, one good thing.
Do you
That's
think it could be death?
No, I think it's just some other guy who was, like, so disappointed in you fucking up the cool power.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, I saved an old lady. I'm like, dude, you also went around and took women's clothes off and took pictures and then put them back on. You've done 2 good deeds, including what's-her-face, Iris.
Mm-hmm.
Which, okay, credit to you. You did save her life from Dr. Dekker because he's crazy. But, it's not like balances, okay?
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't think it's death.
It's just me. I'm going crazy. I'm so strange. Everything about me is strange already, but to have another presence in my hour, it's unhinged me.
His power is not freezing time. His power is that he has like an extra hour in the day when everybody else is frozen. It's like
he can't freeze it whenever he wants.
Yeah.
It only happens at midnight for 1 hour. Which is...
Because it's like the whole thing was like, oh, like I wish I had more time. And so it was like, oh, believe that you have an extra hour in the day. And then all of a sudden he found that he could.
Yeah.
So
he believed it. But Mariana and some other characters had powers, I think, since forever. But other ones, they manifested after they started talking to Dr. Dekker. So it really depends. And then some of them became more powerful after they started talking to him. So I think it's like he seeks out people who have been exposed and then tries to encourage them.
Is Bryce a magical girl? Because it sounds like he made a contract with Kyuubi from Madoka Magica.
Yeah, well, you know, he could be a magical girl if he wasn't such a creep crap. Creep crap. Yeah. Tell me how you were about to teleport.
I was as surprised as you are. I just imagined I was somewhere else, and there I was. Perhaps Dr. Dekker was right. Think of something, and it becomes real, if you believe in it.
So does that mean
But
he's...
I'll only do it wisely. Imagine the mistakes you might make.
I hope you transport into a
Don't want to
cement
become
wall.
one with the igneous layer too soon.
What's igneous layer?
I'll look it up. Does this mean he... I think he's a creepomancer.
Yeah!
Like a necromancer, but like a creep.
Yeah, all his powers are devoted to creeping.
To creeping. Yeah. Like his power is just like being creepy.
Is that AJ? Are you guys saying? Oh, can you guys hear the puppy snoring? I don't know if you guys can hear AJ snoring or not, and I'm sorry if you can.
I think igneous rock is just like it's crystalline or glassy rocks formed by the cooling and solidification of molten earth material.
So he was saying you would teleport into the Earth's crust.
Basically, yeah.
Did you know that Kitty Pryde, you know, the girl who can go through walls and shit? One of her like uses for her powers was to be able to travel super fast by just going you know, whatever, being able to go through things. He's a super creepy, but he just teleported in a women's bathroom. She would just like stop going with the Earth's rotation and then like solidify again and then be put back on gravity, so she would like go through the Earth's crust.
Yeah.
But it was like super dangerous because if she got it wrong, she'd either be like in lava or like flying out into space.
Whee!
Can you
demonstrate how you teleport?
Okay, this is
Do
gonna be some
it!
glitch shit.
These sessions cost a lot of money, Doctor. I'm not just going to leave in the middle of one. But I can see you don't believe me. Do you really want me to teleport, Doctor?
Yes.
Yeah, I want to see. Just teleport from one end of the couch to the other. Yes.
Blink, and you'll miss it.
I'm ready.
Wah!
Told you.
Okay, you messed up your face, dude.
Achievement unlocked. Slightly mad.
I think you messed. Stop winking at me, Bryce. Stop. You're so weird.
Winky wink.
Bryce, I think you might have messed that up. Your face is kind of whatever. But to people who are new to the series, who are just popping in,
Blink, and you'll miss it. Told you.
if you go back and like to the recordings, you won't see it, but you only see it with your eyes.
Yeah, like when he summoned the flame,
Mm-hmm.
and then there was that other one that glitched too.
Yep.
You said before you feel like you're unraveling?
No, I'm not becoming him. I'm not becoming Dekker.
What if a photo?
Oh my god. I thought, is this a photo of... I thought my brain read it, is this a photo of David Cage? And I was like, what?
No, we gotta run! He's here too!
Is this a photo of David Castleford?
Yes, that's David Castleford. I've no idea when it was taken. Shocking composition.
I would never take...
Well,
have you seen
hold on.
my nude pictures? They're beautiful.
I was just gonna say, I mean, like, he's a creepomancer, so maybe that's his, like... His,
Yeah. So when
his
he...
hero.
When he assaults women by taking all their clothes off, he makes tasteful assault photos, okay?
Mm-hmm.
They're art. He's Mr. Jefferson, okay?
He's channeling...
Oh my god, he is Mr. Jefferson. What if this is Mr. Jefferson prequel?
He's channeling les émotions.
L'émotion. And you're like, dude, le crepion. What's
What?
like crepion?
Creepy-on?
Like creep and then yon.
Oh, you're just
I
putting...
just made it up.
Hold on, let me see if I can find the French word for creepy. Go ahead.
What if I told you I could stop your curse?
No, Doctor. No, you can't.
Yeah, I can.
I've seen what you can do.
I can do
You
whatever I
can
want.
listen and ask, but you don't have any real power.
You just said I can have powers if I believe, and I believe in myself, so you're rude.
I was one of Dr. Dekker's first patients. I wasn't referred by anyone. My GP recommended I saw someone privately. I think he was just sick of listening to me complain about how little time I had during our 10-minute slot.
AJ said that everyone's saying that AJ's snores are too loud.
Oh, it's because he's
Flop
right.
him on the bed.
Okay. Hold on.
Thank you for the cheers wish end. AJ, you're grumbling. He's so sad.
He's looking at me like,
Why?
it too, Stacy.
Too.
Okay, so words for creepy. It looks like we have terrifiant, grimpe, and
Everyone's so
rampe.
upset.
Oh no. AJ Smur.
You woke him up. No. Okay, I'm sorry. Claire, what are you? Have you ever taken temazepam? Oh, you look nice today, Claire. Okay, well.
How are you today?
There's no lake house today, sorry. David's not doing very well.
Oh, so you
He's
said
caused a problem with the girl. I need to do something.
he ate her, didn't he? Did he eat her?
What's the problem?
The little girl, our neighbor at the lake house, she says David is weird and creepy.
Doctor!
What?
Sorry,
Jeez.
but I found some of the referral letters we were talking about. There is a pattern, but it's not the same for everyone. He said to get them to you ASAP, so here you go.
Well, let's look at the letters.
Okay.
That's in our, it should be in, yeah. Ooh. Referral letter 1. Dear Dr. Dekker, I refer client to you for your evaluation, Claire Castleford. She is being charged with the murder of her husband, and we require your diagnosis as to whether she was of sound mind and had the mens rea required for the crime. Yours sincerely, Hackett and Brown.
Is mens rea the
That's like
murder weapon?
I think mens rea I think is like is it motive? Here, read this one.
Dear Dr. Dekker, we believe our client, who has only given us her first name, Mariana, is mentally unstable and would like your expert opinion on this matter. We are happy to cover all your costs and look forward to receiving your report forthwith.
Yeah, so it's kind of similar. It's like the intention or knowledge of wrongdoing. It's basically like, were you aware that you were doing something wrong? Whereas,
So you're seeing this, like, why did she need legal help before she even met Dr. Dekker?
clients, what?
We believe our client, who has only given her first name, Mariana, is mentally unstable. They're referring her to him.
Yeah.
This is a law firm, so what did she need help with?
I don't know.
Like, did she already commit a crime?
I'm referring yet another client to you for further psychiatric evaluation. It is my hope that you concur with my suspicions and are able to find him insane under the guidelines set out within the McNaughton rules. So basically they're trying to see if all these people are
These are from different lawyers as well.
of sound mind. Oh, I thought 2 of them were from the same one.
Let's see.
I'll go back to
Hackett and Brown, Chart Token and Ba. So it's like 3 different law firms.
3 different places, but they said I'm referring another client, so maybe there's lots of them, but these are just the 3 that we have. So basically, everybody has been referred because they suspect that they're not of sound mind.
Yeah, but they're all being referred by law firms who are trying to defend them for some reason or another. Let's see if we can. Okay.
Well, I think in some of their cases it's pretty understandable. I mean, especially Claire, seeing as she killed her husband.
It just seems weird that, like, it would be public nudity was the crime. For Mariana, I assume. Oh, thanks for the bits, Melody
Thank you
Rhythm.
so much.
Both of you are awesome. I learned a lot from watching your videos, and I find your videos very enjoyable to watch. Thank you so much for all the enjoyment and knowledge I've gotten from both of you.
Thank
Aw,
you.
thanks, Melody Rhythm. That's very nice.
Liquidly Oak, this is the end of the game. We've let's played the entire thing over on YouTube. We will be posting this later. So if you wanted to catch up before you watch this, you can.
Mm-hmm.
Or go back and see like what led us up to this point.
Terror led us up to this point.
Yeah.
Let's see.
David been up to?
David has been hunting and skinning again.
Oh, good.
But from the look of the torso, he caught a domestic cat. I'm being generous. It was definitely a cat. I spoke to David about it, but I have no idea if he can comprehend me or not. He just grunts at me. He doesn't even smile anymore. Not at all.
I think you should kill him again. He doesn't seem very happy.
David Kaj.
Where did the cat come from?
Yes, sorry. I left out an important detail.
It's the girl's cat.
Anushka. She was crying because her cat had gone missing, and she thinks that David killed it. Doctor, I'm worried.
Well, kill him again. Lucia, yes, I know. We have a dog.
Sad boy.
He's sad. Well, bye, Taylor B. Get fit.
Bye.
What are you worried about?
I'm worried that David's not going to stop at cats. He's killed deer, rabbits, wild birds, and now cats. I'm worried he might add little girls to his list.
Oh dear.
I think you should kill him
I can't
again.
stop him.
Yeah. Yeah, you can though, because
Yeah, I mean, you already killed him once, so you just... At this point, it's double jeopardy, right? It's fine. Why can't you stop
I
him?
can't stop him. I can't control him in any way at all. Ever since I brought him back from the dead, he has done nothing but ignore me. I'm starting to think that...
You should kill him again. He's ignoring you. That's
Yeah.
rude. This is a marriage that can't be held together, and that's why I think you should kill him.
Mhm.
What are you starting to think?
that I need to put David out of his misery.
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea.
That I need to end his suffering. That I need to kill him again.
Well, he's not meeting your needs.
What shall I do, Doctor?
Yeah, go ahead. I don't care.
Should I kill David?
Yes. Well, he's technically already dead, so
Yeah, kill him. It's
yes,
fine.
kill David.
I love him so much. But you're right. It's time.
I mean, you already did it once.
He's becoming a danger to people around him, not just himself.
Have you ever taken temazepam?
I've never used sleeping pills. I'm too afraid of what would happen to me in my sleep.
Thank you, Wish End.
No.
No.
It's not DJ until the first trial is over. What? What did you say?
Double Jeopardy.
Oh. Okay.
That yeah.
I was like music DJ. I was like, what? It was like, I thought it was like, it's not over till the fat lady sings, and I was like, what?
It's not over till the DJ pulls the record, man. Like
Well, I can't make the sound.
You-
Never mind. Delete.
you're so
Forget
cool.
it.
Wow.
Forget me. Was Dekker an alcoholic?
If Dr. Dekker was an alcoholic, he hid it well. I never saw him drink. He certainly never offered me a drink. God knows I could have used one.
NecoCast is saying, I'm wondering if she's even telling the truth of everything. So yeah, that's part of the whole thing with this game is you don't know,
Who's telling the truth and how much?
or if they are telling the truth and they're just like having an what's like a nice way of saying
An episode?
yeah, I don't want to say having an episode because people say like that in a mean way.
Oh.
I like having delusions. You don't know if they're telling the truth but having delusions or just lying to you, or if all of this is real. Like if they really can bring people back from the dead. Have you talked to Bryce about Iris?
Or Iris.
I never talked to Bryce, but I did talk to Iris.
Oh, okay.
She didn't want to at first. She blames me for David's death, but as we both know, that's not a thing. Anyway, she said she was
It's
never
over.
locked up in any basement and had never heard of any Dr. Dekker. So it's, as I first suspected, a lie. You didn't make all of that up so I talked to Iris again, did you?
No. What?
No,
I didn't. I heard about it.
Then Mr. Bryce seems to have a few more issues than me. Perhaps you should ask him about that.
About what?
They were talking about the locked in the basement thing. Like Claire's saying that she was never in the basement, I thought. Whereas Bryce was like, remember he was like, she was locked in the basement.
Oh, because what happened was Claire was walking down towards the basement and then didn't see Iris in there.
Something like that.
Oh,
yeah.
wait, no. I don't know if she like even showed up, but I know that Iris was in there and that Bryce did save Iris.
Yeah.
And then Claire thought like something else.
Claire thinks Bryce made it up.
Yeah. Do you remember the photo?
Oh yes, here.
A picture of her husband?
From a few weeks ago. As you can see, Doctor, he looks perfectly normal.
He's probably not going
I
to look
cannot
normal
wait
at
to
all.
see this
He's going to
picture.
look so crazy. Oh. I was hoping for he'd be like, He looks completely normal, Claire. Did Dr. Dekker effing blah blah blah.
So you read yours first. Oh, wait, I was gonna read one of these.
Dr. Dekker blamed Claire for letting Iris go. She never went to Dr. Dekker's home. Ah, that's what it is. Thanks, emissary.
That Doglish guy says, I know love is love and all, but I think when you reach the point of my zombie husband is eating animals and might seek human flesh, it's okay to move on with a shotgun.
I don't know. I mean, it's hard. The heart loves what it loves. If you love zombies...
But the heart wants what it wants.
It's kind of like the movie Heckler's Tale, where she kept bringing back zombies so she could have orgies with them and then had a zombie baby because she kept fucking zombies.
Mm-hmm.
She was have fucking female zombies too, but I don't think you can get pregnant with a female zombie if you're a woman.
Thank you, Wishend. Are these people real or are they animated really well? They are real people. This is an FMV, which means that it's like...
The best graphics possible.
Yeah, it's recordings of people.
Did Dr. Dekker offer any theories about David?
Dr. Dekker was very quiet in our sessions after seeing David. After a while, he started talking about David like he was a pet, asking me what I fed him, what he'd do in certain conditions.
Maybe he wanted her to raise like an army of undead because she's like a necromancer, basically.
So we have a necromancer, we have a creepomancer.
And a necromancer. So if you think of her, like, she could have been like the general of an undead army.
Yeah.
That would have been so cool. Go for it. I hope that's how it ends. Why was Dr. Dekker talking about David as if he was a pet?
I think he was fascinated with it all, and David and I had become new test subjects for him. When I said David never listens to me, he urged me to start giving David treats for pleasing me.
Did it work?
Not in that way, but showing him how to close a door, for example. If he did it, give him a treat. It did actually work, but I had to stop myself. I felt like I was training a monkey. It just wasn't right.
Oh, that wasn't right.
You know what? I feel like giving your significant other as a treat, that's happened. I've done that to like fully sapient humans.
Mm-hmm.
Where I'm like, oh yeah, oh the kitchen's clean. Oh, look, there's a cookie over here. It works.
Mm-hmm.
What certain conditions was Dr. Dekker interested in?
Dr. Dekker asked me if I'd ever accidentally locked David in, which I hadn't. But curiosity got the better of me, so I locked him in the lake house. He couldn't get out. He didn't have the wherewithal to operate the lock.
Aww. I can stop you from reanimating people.
That's an interesting idea, Doctor. It's not really something that needs to be done, though. I have no intention of reanimating anybody anymore. It hasn't gone very well in the past.
I'm glad that you were able to learn from your mistakes. First, killing your husband, then bringing your husband back from the dead. Oh, thanks for the bits, Wishin.
Thank you so much.
Well, I have to go, guys. I can catch you stream while you're still on later. How long do you think you will be streaming for? Well, probably another hour and a half at most. Tell me about your referral.
My solicitors did refer me, but I ended up going privately as it was cheaper. I'm paying them enough already without them getting a percentage of my therapy bill.
That English guy says, what treats anyway? I want to know, cookies? Little bits of meat? Probably meat. She was probably giving him meat. Because he seems very meat motivated.
Did you, what is that English guy?
Doglish.
Did you say English?
I don't have my glasses on.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, this lady.
Yep, the angel of death.
How are you today?
Hilda died last night. I was there.
Why are you so happy about it?
I was there as her daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It was nice. She had a good death. She got to say what she wanted to say.
This is really making me want to watch more of Nurses Who Kill.
I know, isn't that such a great show? This, in case you guys are wondering, this woman has the ability to change how she looks for when her patients are dying. So she, like, pretends to be, like, different family members and stuff.
This did become a little problematic because people were giving her things.
Because they thought she was their family members and loved ones. What's a good death?
Hilda was Hilda to the end. I was the doting daughter. Don't worry, everything's going to be okay. I love you, Mum. Then Hilda, with almost her last breath, looks me straight in the eye and says, don't let them take Amelia.
Who's Amelia?
Well, you better pass that message on, girl. Like, honestly. Who is... How did they spell it?
Amelia. M-E... Yep.
Amelia's Hilda's doll.
Oh, okay.
What?
She used to have about 9 or 10 of them, all glassy-eyed and creepy looking, with frilly dresses and curls. All over her room they were. In the end, we had to get rid of them. They weren't very hygienic. But we let her keep one, and that was Amelia.
Thanks for the bits, Toby Jacks. Just wanted to say that everyone in the chat, and I love these random facts and theories you two come up with. Also, can't wait to see you guys.
Thank you.
When are you gonna see us?
That's the person that's coming to visit us.
Oh, hello. Hi, Toby Jacks. You're gonna be coming to see us. Did you have access to sleeping pills?
Most people have taken sleeping pills at some time or another, haven't they? It's probably quite easy to get hold of them. Although, I have to get a doctor to sign a prescription if I need any at work. It's probably the same for Jaya.
For Jaya?
Yeah.
Huh.
Cause I guess Jaya might be also a practicing nurse in some ways, maybe. Did Dekker ever drink alcohol?
Dr. Dekker drank a bit. I didn't say anything about it, but, well, it's not very professional, is it? I mean, it's not like he was drunk. Must be very stressful being a therapist. Do you find it stressful, Doctor?
Yeah, it's stressful.
I can tell just by looking at you. This job has really taken its toll on you.
Tell me about Jaya.
Jaya seems really nice. I don't know why she'd want to work in a place like this.
Okay.
Hi, Blizzica 101. What do you mean by a place like this?
I just mean, you get all these weird people coming here.
Like you?
I mean, I've met some of them out in the waiting room. I know they're just people, but a couple of them have seriously given me the creeps.
We do have a creepomancer here.
Well, to be fair, they are creeps. But you're a creep too.
Yeah. She's throwing creep stones right now.
Which patients give you the creeps? Claire? Okay, we don't have to add the Claire at the end.
Yeah.
She's a slightly older one, isn't she? Always well dressed? Yes, her. I'm pretty good at picking up on people's energy, and hers is cold. Actually, I think I sort of know her. Claire Castleford, isn't it? Apparently, she attacked her husband or something.
Mm-hmm. Do you still think about Dekker?
I think of Dr. Dekker every time one of my patients dies.
Okay.
It makes me remember how he didn't care about his mum. He was a good therapist. He was a lousy son.
Well,
they're all singing Radiohead in the chat.
To be fair, his bio mom just showed up and wanted money, and he didn't give it to her because he didn't know.
Why should you have to do that?
Yeah. Like, I can understand if she raised him, but she didn't. Why was Dekker a lousy son?
I was angry at Dr. Dekker. Hilda's daughter, she's in Australia, so fair enough. Maybe she really couldn't get over to see her. But Dr. Dekker's mum was dying literally on the other side of town, and he just couldn't be bothered.
Well, you don't know. She could have been a bee.
I shifted for her. But in a way, I wish I hadn't. Because it let Dr. Dekker off the hook, you know? I didn't realise how little he cared until I told him the news.
Well, maybe she was a butthead. You don't know. I can stop you shifting.
You've never seen me angry, have you, Doctor?
Oh, shit.
Don't say things like that when you don't mean them. It causes upset.
What happened to Hilda's doll?
I'm keeping her safe until I can pass her on to Hilda's daughter. Maybe she'll fly over for the funeral. I don't know. Are you okay, Doctor? You look a bit pale.
Did Dr. Dekker know you could shift?
Yes, I told Dr. Dekker. Most other people wouldn't have believed me, but he did. In fact, he cared far more about the shifting than he did about his mum dying.
You know, they did a really good job picking actors for these different characters.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you think Dr. Dekker didn't care about his mom?
For a moment, I thought he might cry. Just for a split second. But he didn't. He just carried on with our session.
Well,
I wish I knew what went on there. Jaya probably knows. She spent quite a long time with Sarah when she visited.
okay, well, you told him during a session. He's not gonna
Yeah,
Like,
react well.
react like... He's specially trained to not show emotions for therapy, so I think
Theoretically.
He's also
Theoretically. not supposed to hit on patients.
He's also not supposed to go on dates with patients and give them money. But
Yeah.
whatever. Did you ever try shifting for Dr. Dekker?
Yes, once. I wanted to show him what I could do so he could see for himself. I took his hand, I told him to think of a loved one, and then
Mari's vaping on stream.
there was nothing.
I've done it
I
before. I'm a
mean,
bad influence.
literally nothing, just an empty void. The only thing I could feel was his hand holding mine. I'm pretty sure without that I'd have... I'm not sure I could have made it back.
By the way, don't put nicotine in your vapes unless you're already addicted to nicotine. Mine is...
You never wanted me to vape on stream, and now you do it all the time.
No, I let you vape when we record.
No.
Yeah, between record sessions.
Yeah, but not like while we're recording.
They've heard you were vaping on recordings.
When have I vaped on recordings?
Yeah, people have said I can hear. I remember you used to vape.
This
during
was like
recordings.
a long time ago, and then you were like, I don't want you to do it anymore.
No, not on recordings. This is a stream. Anything goes on streams.
Ah, okay.
We can fart into the mic if we wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to?
No.
Do you want to fart into the mic?
I can't fart on command. I'm not as gassy as you are.
Well, not all of us can be perfect angels like you, okay? We can just eat broccoli and not fart a lot. How's Terry?
Terry hasn't been into work for a few days. I hope there's nothing wrong with her.
Yeah, but also, guys, vaping's not cool because I'm not a cool person. So don't get vaping. If you get a vape, don't put nicotine in it unless
Mari
you're already
said her
addicted.
vape has anxiety meds.
I did not say that. Mari said my vape has CBD in it, which helps me with my anxiety.
Mm-hmm. Come for the game, stay for the vape arguments and broccoli farts.
All I'm saying is, what I'm trying to say is, if you get a vape and you're not addicted to nicotine, don't add nicotine to the vape juice.
No.
That's all I want, because I don't want people to be like, well, Mari vapes. Well, okay, but like, or whatever. But only vape if it's for cool vape tricks. But don't add nicotine to it, because you don't need that extra expense.
Hmm.
Are you just pretending to care about Terry?
Terry and I are never going to be best friends, but I wouldn't wish her ill.
Did you have a referral letter to see Dr. Dekker?
I referred myself because of Dr. Dekker's mother. Was I supposed to have a letter?
Perhaps you... Mariana. Nathan. How are you today?
I'm feeling good. I ran into one of your other patients, Mariana. She's beautiful. I think we might go on a date.
Oh boy.
I don't know if
Well,
that's...
goodbye.
Bye, see you never.
See you never.
Have a look at the toxicology report.
Temazepam is the same sleeping pill Dr. Dekker prescribed me. Why would he mix those with alcohol? People are such idiots.
It's a bad
Which reminds me,
idea.
a truck driver died.
What truck driver?
Was it the I think he's talking about the truck driver that drove into the car that killed his fiance.
Which truck driver died?
The truck driver that ran into Hannah. He was divorced, apparently. He killed himself. He mixed sleeping pills with alcohol too. But he died in his garage.
Oh.
How do you know that? Maybe like his family contacted him or something? How did he die in the garage?
I read it in the paper. He'd been drinking. Then he took the sleeping pills. Then he went into his garage and put the hose pipe through his window. Not until he put his daughter in the seat first.
What?
Whoa.
Could have gone
That's-
without that.
Why?
Because sometimes people don't.
No, I'm not asking you. I'm asking him.
Why what?
Why the truck driver did that.
Oh, because.
No, I'm not asking you. I'm asking him.
Oh. Did the truck drivers. I can't ask him why.
Just to ask her if she died as well.
It's one of those newspaper stories you read and you hope it says he leaves behind his wife and 7-year-old daughter. But his daughter was in the car. Do you know I wrote him a letter?
So was she dead or?
Tell me about the letter.
Dr. Dekker told me one of the ways to get through my grief would be to write a letter to the truck driver. I tried to forgive him. I know it was my fault, but the thing that made me feel best was blaming him. I think maybe he killed himself because of me. Do you think I'm to blame, Doctor?
No. That's not how that works.
No, you're not.
His daughter's picture was in the paper. Molly.
What else?
What do you know about Dr. Dekker's drinking habits?
Alcohol isn't something I usually notice on people until they're slurring and weaving around. Was Dr. Dekker an alcoholic? Probably. I never saw him drink, though.
See, that's really weird because they said that he had alcohol like in his desk, and he also had. Didn't he also have alcohol in his system, like, and the temazepam when he died?
Yeah, maybe he just drank around certain people. Like, maybe, like, he had some patients in the morning and some patients, like, in the evening. And just, you know. Tell me about Molly.
Ever since I saw a picture in the paper, I've started thinking I could see her. Out of the corner of my eye. Like she's watching me.
Oh, what the fuck?
Crazy, right?
Oh, no. Oh, my God.
I was, like, looking at him, and I looked in the corner, like...
Hold on, show them the replay so
yeah.
they can see that it doesn't show up.
Ever since I saw a picture in the paper, I've started thinking I could see her. Out of the corner of my eye. Like she's watching me. Crazy, right?
Weird.
Oh, that was so weird.
Look at the chat. Fuck.
I still needed to ask you about Dr.
Spoopy.
Dekker.
What are you trying to do most? Cure his patients or find out who killed him?
Yeah, I want to cure his patients, I guess.
It's been nice chatting with you. Don't get me wrong. But I can't help but feel you're mainly interested in finding out about the old doctor. I suppose you already know Dr. Dekker thought one of his patients was trying to kill him.
Why did Dr. Dekker think a patient was trying to kill him?
He told me in one of our sessions, which was later rewound, that someone had been leaving him messages on his prescription pad. Not good messages.
Give me my temazepam, asshole. What sort
so-
of messages were on the prescription pad?
He didn't tell me anything specifically. Just death threats. It was one of his many rants. I just sat there quietly, hoping he wasn't going to try and hypnotize me again.
He
I asked him if
hypnotized
it was a boy or a girl's handwriting. He said he knew who it was, and that they'd be in trouble. I think he was bluffing.
Wait, I just got here, so it's not over, Ivory YX. We're still in it. What's happened in the stream so far? Everybody is just generally talking about the weird things they do. Let's talk about Mariana and how you should stay away from her.
I can't really explain it, but she seems like such a friendly person. I think the police are barking up the wrong tree.
Right. Okay. What have the police got to do with Mariana?
I think I've probably said too much. It's probably not the same girl anyway.
I can stop you reliving days.
Please do. I wish I could believe you.
Tell me about your referral.
My solicitors assured me that I wouldn't have to discuss anything about my trial with you.
What
So I'm
trial?
not going to. Concentrate on my state of mind, and let me worry about other things.
What trial? What's he on trial for? Killing
No,
Do you think he's on trial for making that guy kill himself?
No.
Why?
No, like, he didn't tell us anything that made me think, like, he would be on trial for having that guy kill himself.
So this one has to be about him.
Yeah.
McNaughton rules. What are the McNaughton rules? I'm referring you yet another client to defer.
I would assume it just is like if you find somebody on trial who's, you know, not of sound mind, then they can be.
It's just like, what would he be on trial for? The death of his girlfriend or the death of the truck driver? Because he seemed to know a lot about how the truck driver died and stuff.
Oh.
What is it?
So it's basically just the standard for insanity in the United States and the UK. So it basically just means that, like, every person is assumed to be sane, and that for somebody to be declared insane, that the burden of proof is on you to prove that you're insane. Not like, oh, we're assuming you're insane.
Oh, okay.
Right away.
All right, I'm gonna press continue.
Yep.
Mariana.
You said you'd help me with my problem, but he's still here.
Who's he?
What? Is this our funky dream world again? Who's still here?
Dr. Dekker. He wants me to kill people.
I believe that.
I say go for it.
Dekker
wants...
No, she shouldn't do it because Dekker wants her to kill people. She should kill people because she wants
do
to.
It.
I think she should kill people because she wants to kill people. Not because some man wants her to, okay? She's an independent murderess.
Somebody can make suggestions and you can say, like, yeah, I want to do that.
But she's saying she doesn't want to.
Dekker wants you to kill people?
He wants them to follow me. To the sea. To the creature.
Ah.
Look at her all. Mariana, you're so extra.
I was just thinking that. Sis, what? What happens when they follow you?
What? Oh, yeah.
Mariana is an independent murderer who don't need no man.
Exactly, Cushion
All the single murderers, all the single murderers, all the single murderers, all the single murderers.
If you wanted
now
to
put your
kill, you
hands
should
up.
Put your weapons up.
What happens when they follow you?
Should have put a ring on it before I killed you.
It eats them. It's getting stronger. Dr. Dekker says when it's strong enough, it's going to walk again.
Cool.
That's why I black out.
Oh.
That's cool.
Why do you black out?
He doesn't want me to know. He doesn't want me to remember. I'm feeding a beast that wants to eat us all. You've got to tell me, Doctor. You have got to tell me the truth.
What's the truth to what? What do you want me to tell you?
You're dreaming, but your dreams are the truth.
Oh.
Don't forget me when you wake. I don't know how I'm in your dream, but now we're together. Let's play a game.
Okay.
Okay.
You want to play Fortnite or like Overwatch? Do you play game on PC or console? Oh, like a board game? Maybe she's an analog. What game?
I say a word. You say a word. Ready?
Oh, party game.
Word association?
Innocent.
Murderer.
Claire?
Wait,
she told us to tell her the truth.
Oh, I thought she was just saying, like, I think both of them are true.
That's a good doctor. Now, just give me those 3 little words and I'll let you go.
No.
You are crazy? Like...
You are crazy. I like butts.
You know what I want. Focus.
Thank you for subscribing, Heart Karma. I appreciate it. Thanks for the help. It makes a big difference. What? I don't want to tell her. I hate you. Oh, we can say it backwards. Whoa. Let's try doing that.
Yes. Yes, you do. You rang my doorbell.
The truck driver
The little girl.
killed himself.
David is weird.
Like she's watching me.
I need to put David
Molly.
out of his misery.
Is it okay to steal things?
Sleeping tablets, fingerprints.
Dead bodies.
I saw Jessica.
Should I kill David?
Hilda died last night.
Alright, we got it. Thanks.
Act 5. Insanity, please.
Oh, doctor. You look. There's something I need to tell you. I can't find Dr. Dekker's prescription pad anywhere. I'm not sure when it went missing, but I don't remember seeing it for a while. Yours is there, but I'm scared one of the patients may have got their hands on it. Let me know if you find it anyway.
You can trace
and
that.
ask me about Mariana later. I've got news.
No, tell me now. What? Tell me about Mariana.
Yeah.
Poor Mariana. Dr. Dekker must have been serious about getting his money back. I've had a response from the small claims court. Is that motive enough, Doctor?
Let's see.
Dear Dr. Dekker, RE, non-repayment of outstanding loan amount from Mariana. We have received a confirmation from the small claims court for your application to proceed with debt collection from your patient as requested. As long as the address provided for her is correct, she will also receive a similar letter from the small claims court to let her know you are pursuing the debt. As the debt has not been recovered in the required time frame, we have been offered a choice of courts to set a date for the hearing. See attached. Awaiting your instructions.
It just seems a little bit too clean cut for her.
It seems a red herring, right?
Yeah, like it's too clean cut for to be blamed all on her.
Mm-hmm.
You know? And of course I know. It's just like, Mariana could do no wrong. She's just an innocent siren who kills people randomly, okay? Just because she kills other people doesn't mean she killed Emma, right? She's just innocent in her own way.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, she's fine.
Right. Yep.
How are you today?
I'm worried about you, Doctor. You seem quiet and, well, it's just your fingerprints on the bottle. Maybe you touched it by accident? You didn't know him, did you?
Mari's over here like, hashtag not all murderous women.
Yeah, just because she murdered some people doesn't mean she murdered everybody. God.
Yeah.
People are asking, so was he suing her for not feeding the old gods? So he lent her, I think, like $15,000.
$10,000 or something?
It was like something a lot. It was 15,000 pounds. And said she didn't have to pay him back for like 15 months with no interest. And then she had to pay it back. But it just seems a little convenient that he knew this girl was completely broke, gave her 15,000 or whatever much he gave her, and then was like, suddenly on this day you must pay me back.
Mm-hmm.
On top of the fact that he was going on dates with her and like following her home and stuff.
15,000. Yep, didn't have to pay if he died. That was, remember there was that key part.
Yeah, it just seems a little too like tied up neatly with a bow.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, it is important.
It is very suspicious, the whole like she doesn't have to pay back if he dies part.
But like, could that have been forged as a way to like make it seem a certain way? Because it doesn't seem like Dr. Dekker can die anyway.
I'm saying regardless, people should know that that was part of it. Whether it means that like she said something to somebody else or like whether it's a red herring, I think it's important.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, should we say we knew Dr. Dekker?
We didn't, though, right?
Then why are your fingerprints on his vodka bottle? No, don't answer that. Oh, the infectious madness of Dr. Dekker. Who has?
She said the name of the game.
I'm so worried.
We've been called out.
She said the name of the game in the game. We're getting a bunch of achievements for some reason. Why are you worried about
You
me?
just seem a little different from the person who turned up all those weeks ago. You don't talk to me as much as you did. You flitter between patients in a daydream. Tell me what things are bothering you.
Right now, you're bothering me.
Yeah, just be more. The
Jeez.
director's foot fetish is so clear right now. No hate, but come on. Do you think I'm going insane?
Who measures sanity or insanity? One man's philosopher is another man's fool. I'm keeping an eye on you. I won't let you go crazy.
How are you coping with the grief?
I think I'm okay with the grief now. My mother died suddenly, and I think I was projecting Dr. Dekker's death to be about her. I know they're not related.
But they are.
How did your mother die?
My mother died suddenly, like Dr. Dekker. For her, though, it was different. She burst into flames. I
What?
was 7. They
What?
said she must have been smoking and drinking on the sofa, but she doesn't smoke or drink.
Jaya, you have
Professor Alderby said it was spontaneous combustion.
You have fire powers. You set your mom on fire. Jaya, you're literally on fire.
Her mom was like, you can't, like, no, I don't want you playing anymore, like, Nintendo. And she was like, I hate you, Mom! I mean, come on. She definitely wouldn't be the first child to wish that her parents would spontaneously combust.
When I was a kid, I was watching one of those, like, mysterious things that happen. And it was always, they were like, human spontaneous combustion. And even as a kid, I was like, it just sounds, because, like, with every example they gave, it was somebody who was drinking a lot and smoking a cigarette. And I was like, it sounds like just got really drunk and then set themselves on fire with the cigarette. And they were like, no, and then nowhere else in the thing would blah, blah, blah. Like, how did they set on fire? And I'm like, they were too drunk to move when they dropped the cigarette on themselves.
So, I don't know if this... I thought there were actual examples of it that did not revolve around that, but I could be wrong.
There probably are, you know, with everything. There's going to be examples where it happened in a different way.
Yeah.
But from
I mean,
what
like,
I know, all the examples I know is they were drunk and smoking a cigarette, or they were sitting next to a fire.
Oh, yeah.
Or like,
So
like,
that's not really spontaneous human combustion. That's more like, or like using like a can of hairspray next to an open flame.
Yeah. We don't know what happened.
How did that happen?
But the way the human body, you know how the human body has the layer of fat on the outside?
Yes.
So the clothes start to burn, and then the body starts to burn, and the fat in your body soaks into the clothes, so you just turn into a giant candle.
Ooh.
And that's why the fire stays concentrated where the body is.
Yeah.
And, like, it burns so hot. It's because it's burning all the fat in your body, and you just left with ash and, like, bones.
Hope no one's eating right now.
Nom, nom, nom. You said Dr. Dekker's prescription pad went missing.
Dr. Dekker's prescription pad is still missing. I'll let you know if it turns up.
Yeah, Bisected Brioche, that's why does she keep checking under the sofa cushion? She's been doing that in each of her things. Like, she's been doing that for a while. Tell me about the death threats.
I didn't know anything about that. If I have any grievances with my employer, I spit in their coffee. I hope that's how you like it.
Whoa, what?
So, just an interesting thing, though. So, I was reading, like, the Wikipedia article really quickly, and basically, current scientific consensus is that most and perhaps all cases of spontaneous human combustion involve overlooked external sources of ignition. So that, like, there is something that caused it, but just people don't know what.
Mm-hmm.
So, like...
Back when I was young, they used to be like, we don't know. It came from inside their bodies.
I didn't know anything about that. If I have any grievances with my employer, I spit in their coffee.
See, did you see what happened?
No, I
In
missed
the
it.
first iteration, she goes, I hope that's how you like it. And then I replayed it, and it just went, I just spit in their coffee.
Oh.
It would be quite scary to see someone spontaneously burst in flames, like that one South Park episode. Did you have any grievances with Dr. Dekker?
Don't become like Dr. Dekker. I think that somebody killed him because he was using them. There's some footage I can't show you because it would affect you too much. Suffice to say, when Mariana told him she could breathe underwater, he wanted the same power for himself. So instead of trying to cure her of it, he'd try and amplify it to see how it worked, so he could imagine it for himself.
Oh, what?
I think he did that with all his special patients. I think he wanted all of their powers.
But you believe they have powers.
If you believe in that sort of thing.
You're right. You totally do.
She read the Kinetic Mind book, remember? So she does.
I think she's trying to say that she does, but then being like, but I don't believe. But I do.
Yeah.
But I don't. Do you believe?
Do you? Because I don't know if I do. What?
What'd you say? I don't know. Who are the special patients?
Any patient who presented with psychokinetic issues, they were his special patients. Towards the end, he began ignoring all the other cases. Most of the patients saw it as a curse, what they were experiencing, what they were unwittingly doing. Dr. Dekker saw it as an ability, a power to be harnessed and used for, well, God knows what he was going to use it all for. So he made them give in to it, and it consumed them, consumed all of them. Whether you believe any of that or not is your choice, but they did, which made them angry.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I think he was murdered by a patient.
Miss Infectious says, Jaya, you freaky lady.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you don't even know. There's like a dream sequence where she ties us to a chair.
Yeah.
And starts slapping us. And she's wearing lingerie.
Yeah.
It's very interesting.
Quite interesting.
Who do you think murdered Dr. Dekker?
It's not your job to find out who the murderer is. It's the police.
Okay, you're
You
right.
can only point them in the right direction. Murder is a means to an end. There's a lot more going on here you should be thinking about.
Mm.
Everyone in the chat's like, what? And I'm like, yeah, that's why you should have watched the Let's Play.
Yeah.
Either way, he fudged up his patients for his own wants. What a turd. You're right, Imp Emissary. Do you think Cthulhu is real?
Let's just come right out and say it.
Just casual conversation.
Hey, so what do you think about the old gods, huh?
Yeah, do you think, like, the gods of insanity are coming back? You know, like, whatever, anyway.
A fictional space god that's resting at the bottom of the Atlantic. It's not likely, is it? Or maybe you think it is. Have you spoke to Mariana today?
Not yet.
Hi, Arabella, Queen's boyfriend.
Thank you.
I hope you guys are having a nice time together. I hope you like our dead body talk. It's very romantic.
Yes. I'm not sure the patients are improving.
Your patients will always be a bother, but you're caring for people. We do still care, don't we, Doctor? In a few weeks' time, there'll be a whole new bunch of faces with a whole new bunch of quirks. Let's not have a whole new doctor, shall we?
Perhaps you should... Mariana. Do you know about the stolen What are you doing, Mariana?
She's cold?
Why would someone steal Dr. Dekker's prescription pad? I didn't even know he had one.
How would you not know?
How could he not? He's a doctor. Oh my god.
Honestly, I kind of believe... I like that dress, first of all, but I believe that she wouldn't know. I don't know. I don't even look at things.
You knew about the pad if you were prescribed temazepam.
Thanks for reminding me, Doctor. I don't remember seeing it when we got back on Valentine's night. Maybe he put it in his briefcase. Did anyone look there?
She is too much for me. Too much.
Did you write the death threats?
I prefer actions over words, Doctor. You know that.
What are you doing? I just love seeing her flop around everywhere.
Yeah.
Seductively, I guess.
Manic Pixie Dream Siren. I thought the Uber driver took you home.
I thought
On Valentine's night, the Uber driver took me home. Then I got a text from Dekker asking to meet him here. So, I walked.
What is she doing?
Why did Dr. Dekker want to meet again? What is she doing?
I don't know.
He said he had a proposal for me. That if I gave him what he wanted, he'd give me what I wanted.
Yeah, Happy Halloween. The Siren thing works. I'm in love with her. I know.
Leave
They
her
can't
alone.
resist.
She's quirky. Says
Leave
Shimizaru.
Leave her alone. She's quirky. It's true. You should leave her alone. Let her kill people if she wants. How far is your house from here?
I suppose it's about an hour's walk from here to my house.
Wow. That must be hard to do on your thingamajigs. Did you take the prescription pad?
Wow. That's a low blow, Doctor.
So then, yes, you did.
And after all our sessions, I'm not a thief. Even the loan, that was just unfortunate.
Question. So, she's more upset about the prescription pad than about, like, the implications of her dating Dr. Dekker.
I want to see this dress, by the way, that she's wearing. It looks nice.
What did Dekker want?
His money back. I didn't have it.
That sucks.
It actually looks like she's wearing a top with a skirt, but because they look like they're different fabrics to me.
It seems to me like it just like changes, but that could have also been.
Yeah.
Tell me about the loan.
Dr. Dekker asked for his loan back after diagnosing me as sane. In his opinion, my blackouts and everything else were fictional. He had no proof, of course, either way, or I'd be cured, but he asked for his money back, and I didn't have it.
So, because she wouldn't keep killing people, he wanted the money back.
Yeah.
That sucks.
What did you want?
Don't you know what I want?
To stop killing people. That's what you said in your dream,
That's
right?
what you said.
Uh,
How are you today?
I'm fine, Doctor. I went to the beach, swam under the sea, and returned to tell the tale. No blackouts. Nothing.
Evol.
Just wanted to see if that worked. How are your dreams?
I don't dream, Doctor. I haven't dreamed for years now.
What? So so you're saying that like I was telling you they were dreams, but they weren't?
She said that you're lying about not dreaming.
Yeah. I did say that was a dream, didn't I? Is it easier to swallow, knowing it's the truth?
Yeah, she was saying it was dreams, but it was really what was happening.
Mm-hmm.
What's the truth?
The truth is, I'm not like you, Doctor. Or anyone else. I can swim to the bottom of the ocean for hours. And people follow me. Even if it's the last thing they do.
I accept you for who you are, and you can be whoever you want to be.
This is too much.
Tell me about being followed.
People follow me into the sea. I don't force them, they just follow. To see the creature.
Master Toby says, where's your gills? Show
Show
us
us
your
your
gills,
gills."
Mariana.
Hey.
She loves that couch. Yes, she does. It must suck to have...
Gills, yeah.
It must suck to be a creature of doom and murder when you don't want to be. Like, if she wanted to be a creature of doom and murder, I'd be like, oh, good for you.
Oh,
But
yeah, you're living your best life.
you're living your best life. And you're not being Bryce, okay? Everyone's like, what's the difference? I'm like, because murdering is cool, first of all. And murdering to, like, please an old ancient god is even cooler. So unless you're doing your crimes to, like, kill people and sacrifice them to an old ancient god to bring the return
See,
to
that
the
looks
end
like
of the world.
2 pieces to me.
It could be 2 pieces.
Anyways.
What is the creature?
What is the creature?
I'm not sure what you'd call it. A wisp? A star? It's so bright and warm and loving.
Okay.
I don't know why it leaves me.
Because it's hungry.
It only wants the others. It feeds on them.
Maybe you're a part of it. Like, it cut off a piece of itself, made you, and sent you out into the world to get food. What are you doing, Mariana?
I don't know.
How does it feed?
When I look down, I black out. But if I can just keep looking forward, no blackouts. I can just swim back to the top when it's finished.
Keisha Miss Cyrus says she's doing her best. What's wrong with looking down? Well, that when she looks down, she sees the whole floor is made of dead bodies, right?
Yeah.
You really want to know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I look down,
There's dead bodies.
it's writhing. Just limbs of people from the clubs and the bars. Not just from this week, but last week, last month, last year. They all look terrified, but somehow still alive. The creature. It's all inside them, poking holes through them that they shouldn't have.
Gross.
It just eats them.
Well, what? And it keeps them alive for fresh meat?
Slowly.
Poor unfortunate souls in pain, in need.
Dude, what if it's Ursula and the people she brings down are like those weird squiggly
Those squiggly
things?
things on the bottom of the thing, right?
Yeah.
That's what I was picturing, was like all the people being like,
Yeah, because remember Ursula was turning people into those weird squiggly things at the bottom of her cave? Yeah.
That's why I started singing it.
Oh
yes.
my god. Dude. Ariel, did you forget that you came here for Prince Eric?
See, that's what I'm telling you.
The creature eats them?
The missing people. That's where they go. I don't know I'm doing it. I swear I don't, Doctor. The creature. I hear it. It's hungry. Nobody can know. It's our secret.
Okay. What
Missing people?
I can't explain what happened with John.
John?
He followed me back from the bar that night and swam with me under the ocean.
Who's John?
I blacked out. He'd gone.
I'm assuming some guy that was at the bar.
You must have read about John in the news. He was a local student who went missing. He was a looker. And he had a way with words, but he was also a cheat. The creature liked eating him a lot. But I can't explain what happened next.
Try.
Okay.
No, I need to know more.
So she says stuff like that. She goes through the whole I'm so scared and I don't know why I'm murdering people, but that guy totally deserved it, so it's okay. And it's like, all right, I don't know that I fully believe you that
Maybe it's two different natures. She wants to be a good person, but she was created by an ancient old god to be eating people. So it's fighting your nature when you're meant to be feeding an ancient old god, but you also don't want to be that person anymore.
I left him to be eaten. And the next morning, he turns up in my bed at my house. He's not wet at all.
What?
No signs he's been in the sea, but he has holes in him.
What?
He made a
Lots of
deal.
holes.
He made a deal with the Cthulhu.
His inside is on the outside.
Oh god.
Oh,
Not a good
dear.
deal.
Just ball of tangled worms.
What?
And now they're blaming me, but you knew that, Doctor, didn't you?
That's why she was referred to him.
That's That's why I'm here.
Oh, I see.
He showed up at her house, so maybe she.
So
the alternate version is that she is insane and she killed that guy and turned him inside out.
Yeah, she like did something really gross to him, and now they're like, okay, she's crazy and she murdered this guy.
Yeah, so the duality of this game, in case you're popping in just now, is that she could be telling the truth, or she could really just be insane and she's been killing these people and then boring holes into them and probably has a sea of dead bodies underneath her house and shit.
But who's to say?
But who's to say what's going on?
But who's to say she's not actually just a beautiful siren mermaid creature and that these people are willingly going to their deaths? I mean, who's to say?
But, so, she said he was a cheat. And maybe the way he was able to get out was by making a deal with the old god. Because she said he was a cheat. And a lot of these stories, it's like, you make a deal. But, like, the deal isn't exactly how you really imagined it.
Mm-hmm.
So he's like, oh, yeah, I'm a cheat. I got out of this. Oops, my insides are out of my body. And there's holes in me.
Mm.
She ate him.
She ate him.
The duality of man. Why are you really here?
They think I killed John. John and some others. They need to know whether I'm insane or not.
You are. But that's okay. Did you kill John?
No. The creature killed John.
I mean, he was still dead, though, so he didn't really get a deal at all.
Either way, she should be getting an official diagnosis of insane for her court hearing, because, like, you can just look at her laying on the couch and be like, yeah, for sure. She is an extreme case of manic pixie.
Yep.
Who needs to know whether you're insane?
My lawyer. He says I'm insane, but that he needs you to rubber stamp it. Do you think I'm insane, Doctor?
Yeah, I mean,
I kind of do.
but that's okay.
But you know what?
There's
Like,
nothing wrong with that.
here's the thing, is that even if...
It's a dress. Sorry.
I don't think it is.
I think it is.
It's, like, tight to here, and then it has this, like,
Yeah.
voluminous chiffon skirt.
I think the chiffon skirt, like, is, like, starts at the waist.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think we can really know, though.
There's just no way of knowing.
Yeah.
Okay, continue what you're saying.
So even if she wasn't insane before, I think she is now, because wouldn't you be driven a little bit, like...
By a creepy weirdo?
Yeah,
As a
if
guy?
you were being like followed around by people everywhere, and if you were having a creature calling to you from the bottom of the sea, and like...
That could be...
Even if that was really happening to you, like... you would be traumatized by it.
Yep.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
Yes.
Yeah, you're insane.
Thank you, Doctor. That's all I ever needed to hear you say.
I can't keep a secret if people are getting hurt.
It's our secret. What will you tell people, that I'm feeding people to a creature at the bottom of the ocean? What proof do you have? You can't tell on me. You know what you do to me. When you visit,
What? What did I do?
I let you do it because sometimes I'm ashamed.
Oh my god.
What
No,
I've done.
we know about this, remember?
No, but she says I let you do it
You
when
make
you...
me feel like I deserve it.
Oh.
I think we're raping her. Because all she did was say that we came to visit, not that we did something to her.
Yeah, but I don't know whether to believe her on any of this stuff, because, like, you know? What do I do when I visit you?
You get inside me, Doctor.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
And it hurts.
What?
And you don't care.
Okay, trigger warning. Trigger warning.
That seems like a really weird way to, like, and then we're just gonna let that go? I'm so confused.
What hurts? Mariana, what did I do to you?
But I feel like that's kind of, I mean, I don't mind that being in the game, but I feel like it's kind of irresponsible to just, like, drop that and then just, like, you don't...
You can't, there's no way to follow up on that?
Yeah, exactly.
You get inside me, Doctor. And it hurts. And you don't care.
Like, what?
Inside you? Inside? How do I get inside you?
You watch me undress.
Oh my god.
You say nothing, but still you order it just like Dr. Dekker did. I strip, ashamed. As I lie down, you bend over me.
What?
Your face. So horrible. Like worms. Crawling. With jaws like pythons. You bury into me.
This is like...
I lay there, frozen, while you violate me,
Oh my god.
punishing me.
I
I'm
hope
not
that didn't
sick.
happen.
You were sick.
See, okay, I do...
I'm sorry. Okay, okay.
I find it... Okay, one of the, like, issues that I have with them including that is that because we have already established that literally every character in this is an unreliable narrator, that, like, she's saying this and I'm like, okay, like, I want to believe you because if
like,
if you're
should
telling the
believe.
truth, then you're a victim. But also, literally nothing you've said up until this point is, like, credible, really.
Yeah.
So, like, I don't know. It sets up, it makes me feel kind of weird because I'm like, I'm inclined to not believe you because of all these other things you've said, but yet this obviously is really fucked up.
Yeah, because it sets up
You know?
a precedent for the player to be like, oh, I guess this is how it is in real life. Like, people are just gonna say things or whatever.
Yeah. So it's like, it sets up this kind of...
I just feel terrible. Like, I know that I didn't actually do it because I'm just playing a character and I, like, never even consented to even in that direction. But I still feel so terrible playing as the character who did that to her.
Yeah.
Aside from the point that, like, you're making, which is valid.
Yeah.
I just feel terrible. But yeah, you're definitely right. And Louise and 96, it is irresponsible writing.
And I don't think it's irresponsible for it to be included. What I think is, like, that maybe wasn't thought about is the fact that, like, we are predisposed to not believe what she says.
Yeah, like, part of the game is to, like, question her reality.
Yeah, and to, like, not trust her. And so then to include something like that is kind of, you know, it's just a little weird.
A valid thing would be that, you know, if she is somebody who's, like, I don't think she's lying, but, you know, I don't think the most of these people are lying. I think they're, like, having delusions.
Yeah.
They're either having delusions or it's real.
Mm-hmm.
And if it's real, this is all magical shit that's happening to her and that really sucks.
Yeah.
And if it's not real, her delusion makes her think it's real. So she still isn't lying.
Yeah.
She experienced that because of her delusions.
Mm-hmm.
So I just want to make it clear that, like, in either scenario, she's not, like, a straight-up liar. She's still experiencing it either through dark magic or through delusions.
Because if you're lying, then you know that you're lying.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't think she knows that she's lying.
Thank you, Arabella.
Thank you, Arabella Queen.
Yeah, so I think that, like, for it to be lying, like, it means that you have to be... If you come to believe the lie, is it still a lie? Yes. Because you come to believe means you didn't believe it at first.
Yeah.
So you knew that there was a deception at some point.
Yeah,
like,
so, but I don't think she ever knew it wasn't true.
Yeah.
I think she like, experienced it with her own delusion and believes it's real.
Yeah.
So, do you know Jaya got a letter from a small claims court?
You can't get blood out of a stone, Doctor. Squeeze me as hard as you can.
Okay.
Did I rape you? How do I, like, get more information from that.
I don't know that we can. Look at there's no other questions, right? What are the other questions?
Has anyone else turned up at your home?
You're a naughty one, Doctor. You know you visited my home. Why do you keep denying it?
When do I visit your home?
Here, just look at the drop down and see if it gave us anything else.
I did not visit your home.
Don't you remember? That's a shame. You had fun.
What did we do?
If you can't remember, I'm certainly not going to enlighten you.
But see, like, now she's talking as if this was, like, a rendezvous.
But I think that's part of her character, is that, like, her, like, weird nature is to seduce people, but it's not something she actually wants to do. Does that make sense? I'm not talking about people in real life. I'm talking about just her.
Yeah, just
like
her specific. We're not trying to, like, we're literally just talking about the characters here. We're not trying to make some sort of statement about, like...
Because if her purpose from that weird creature under the ocean is to lure people, she doesn't want to kill the people, and she doesn't want to seduce them. But it's something that is driven inside of her, and she can't ignore it, because she says the singing gets louder when she doesn't do it. So it's something she's compulsively driven to do, but it's not something she wants to do, and it makes me feel really bad for her. And if that happened to me, I think I would go insane. I want her hair, Jesus, I can't stop staring at her gorgeous hair. Thanks for hosting us, Daddy Josh. Cupcake, I love you guys so much. Keep up with the good work you guys put out for the enjoyment. Thanks, Cupcake Panda. But, like, my interpretation of her makes me feel really bad for her.
Yeah.
Alright, Bryce. How are you today?
I'm not feeling very well. I tried to sleep through the midnight hour, and I slept for 8 hours. When I woke up, it was looking at me.
Oh,
that thing was looking at me.
What does it look like?
Time was still frozen. I can't escape it. I'm doomed.
Okay, what does it look like?
Why do you think you're doomed?
I want to... What does it look like? Damn it. Sorry.
See, I, like, never... Typing in questions in this thing is, like, next to pointless.
It knows what I did with Dr. Dekker. It's been taunting me.
What did you do?
It wanted me to follow it, so I did. It brought me here, Doctor. Here. It thinks I killed Dr. Dekker. I'm sure of it.
What did you do with Dr. Dekker? Whatever.
Did you kill Dekker?
This has 2 stars on it.
It wanted me to follow it, so I did. It brought me here, Doctor. Here. It thinks I killed Dr. Dekker. I'm sure of it.
Maybe he did.
What did the stars mean?
It's like an important thing.
Oh.
Did you kill just Dr. Dekker?
I took his body. It was me. I took it from the coffin because I didn't want him put in the ground. I don't know what I was going to do with him. I just didn't think burial would be enough. Maybe I would cremate him. But the body disappeared.
So, I'm gonna click on this again because it has a green star, and sometimes when it's green stars, it changes. So, she's gonna be describing the rape. So if you need to just, like...
No, that's not the one. That's the one where she said, "You know what we did. If you can't remember, I'm not gonna tell you."
Okay, I'm gonna click on it.
Okay.
I'm not feeling very well.
What? No, not you.
If you can't remember, I'm certainly not going to enlighten you.
Okay.
That it was the how do I get inside you one.
Yeah,
that's
okay. How did the body disappear?
If only he'd been cremated like you will be. I have a private tool shed at the graveyard. I moved his body in there before the burial. But when I came back, he'd gone. It was locked and he'd gone. How did that happen, Doctor? How did Dekker do that?
So the chat is Old Lagoon says the 1 star means the replay has a keyword you can follow up on.
Ah, so what?
If you can't remember, I'm certainly not going to enlighten you.
We should go back to Mariana and say enlighten
Maybe.
and.
Can you remember what you did?
Great. Thanks.
So helpful.
Never mind. Goodbye. Maybe we got that out of order, you know?
Yeah.
Maybe Dekker is back from the dead.
Perhaps. It had crossed my mind that Dr. Dekker perhaps resurrected himself. Maybe he wasn't dead, just sleeping.
Maybe someone else moved Dekker's body?
If someone else moved Dekker, they'd had to have picked the lock, moved the body, and then locked up again. Why go to the trouble of locking up again?
Maybe Dekker teleported.
It's not out of the question to think that Dr. Dekker teleported himself out of the tool shed. If I can do it, he probably can. That's the kind of thing I've been thinking. But the thing that's been following me, it can teleport too. I think the thing might be Dekker. Is the thing Dekker?
I don't know.
Yeah, sure.
Yes. No, the thing is not Dekker.
And so it is. You worried me then, Doctor. I thought you were starting to believe in the unbelievable too.
Well, I believe in you, don't I?
How is Jessica?
I waved back at Jessica yesterday, and she smiled.
Leave her alone.
It was
Yeah.
bigger than normal.
Do not talk to her.
I think we may have made a connection, Doctor.
No, don't connect with her. Stay away from
The
her.
photos I have of her, I think I'm going to destroy them.
Yes.
Do
They're
that.
my
That's
problem, not
good.
hers.
Yes, destroy them and don't talk to her. Are you still stealing things?
I teleported back into the art gallery after our session, in the midnight hour. I replaced the painting, so I haven't stolen anything for a long time now.
Good for you.
Perhaps a cheeky borrow best describes it.
A cheeky borrow. It sounds like something a hobbit would do.
What has been happening in the midnight hour?
I've tried to avoid my extra hour. I tried to sleep through it. I did try one thing. I spied on you, Doctor.
Okay, well.
Excellent.
You have a strangeness, don't you?
Alright, you don't need to look at me while I'm looking at internet porn, so I don't need your judgment. Rude.
I love how you specify internet porn as if there's other porn you could have been looking at.
Well, you know what would have been even weirder if I had porn
Magazines?
on DVD. Oh my gosh, he has it on DVD. What a fucking weirdo.
Yeah, seriously.
What strangeness do I have?
You live in the same house as Dr. Dekker. I spied on him several times, so I know the house very well. You kept it almost entirely the same. Why did you live in the same house as Dr. Dekker? Is it a perk?
Are we
Or
Dr.
you, Dr. Dekker?
Are we Dr. Dekker? Because we get resurrected?
I don't know.
That Daglish guy says, a woman made a standard social interaction. I think we connected. It might be love. What do you...
Do you think we'll be together forever? Maybe I should sneak through her window at night to confess my emotions. That's so classic.
No, I'm not Dr. Dekker. The house is a perk.
I thought it might be a perk. I'm sorry I spied on you. I was just getting worried that you weren't who you said you were. Just some mannerisms, strangeness. It's good you've adopted his dog, though. I'm not sure many people would have done.
Wait, what? Dog. I had... Ugh. What?
Just don't, like...
Do you know anything about the missing prescription pad?
I didn't steal Dekker's pad. I didn't have to. If I wanted to use it, I could just teleport in here and steal a sheet. Why take the whole pad? Why be that obvious?
Are we Dr. Dekker if we took his dog? Do you know anything about the death threats on the pad?
Well, kudos to whoever had the guts to do that. Wasn't me.
Maybe.
What did they say? You've piqued my interest now.
Maybe whatever was inside Dr. Dekker, like, left his body and went into our body.
Whatever it is, I'm sure the answer is going to be so convoluted and strange.
Yeah, because they said something was coming out of his mouth when he died. And, like, maybe that was, like, the essence of Dr. Dekker. Because we saw that, like, really old tombstone. And so it came out of his mouth. And then it came into our body. And that's why Jaya was,
And that's why we adopted his dog.
And that's why Jaya was, like, hypnotizing and doing weird stuff to us to make sure, like, we accepted the weird thing that went into us.
To make sure we accepted his dog.
His dog.
This is all
yeah, but
the dog is the old god, and this is all just a ploy to get us to adopt the dog.
Well, his name is Sam. Okay? Thank y'all. Wait, you said you were trying to sleep through the night?
I tried to sleep through my extra hour. I didn't want to face it. That thing has been taunting me. I wish I was still religious.
You said a thing was looking at you?
The thing that's following me. It doesn't have a face. I saw it close up when it was standing over me. It has no face, no eyes, no mouth, no nothing. Inside its hood is just space. Just a black hole.
Perhaps you should ask someone. How are you today?
I think you know who killed Dr. Dekker, so you're gonna have a good day. Can we talk a bit about hypnotism, though?
You just gonna leave me with that?
Hypnotism?
I've heard you can plant key words in people when they're hypnotized. How would I know if I had any? I think that the hypnotism didn't take, but maybe Dr. Dekker did hypnotize me, and it did work, and he told me to think that it didn't. I think I found one of the key words.
What key word?
I can't say what it is. I don't want to trigger it. I was on the phone to my dad last night, and he said something, and boom, I fell asleep. Normally I wish that kind of thing would happen, but it just happened. I phoned him back. I thought it was seconds, but it was an hour later. I asked him what he'd said. He'd watched some NASA program. He was reading off planets. It was one of them.
Let's,
So...
Pluto?
Pluto's not a planet, is it? And why are you even trying?
Neptune.
I don't want it to be triggered.
Okay, so what planet is associated with?
With like... Jupiter?
Jupiter.
Mars? No, you typed Mars with a Z. Venus. Mercury.
I'm gonna need help.
Mercury. Earth. Which ones did we miss?
Neptune. The sun. You guys are fucking assholes. Oh,
Yeah.
Uranus.
Yeah. I think we just did all of them, didn't we?
Saturn.
Oh, Saturn.
He's so mad. Where'd he go?
What's up, buddy? How's it going?
He must be so mad.
Yeah. You just went into a trance.
So he did plant me with something. I have absolutely no idea. Did you find out what the key word is?
Yes,
What is
it's
it?
Saturn.
No, don't say it. Write it down for me.
Saturn.
Saturn.
You know, there's something I've not been telling you.
What? You killed that guy, I know.
It's about time travel.
Oh, okay. What about time travel?
I read a book about time travel. I thought what was happening to me was a type of time travel. I couldn't control it, but at the end of each day, I would travel back in time to the beginning and live it over again. I'm like Doctor Who, I don't have a
Kusha
TARDIS.
Misaru says
and I can't choose what time I go to. Except once.
Kushimasaru says Saturn is the god of time.
Did you see it? Yeah. Saturn is the god of time. That's good credit to Kusha.
Trivia fact. Kushimasaru.
Did you guys see the ghost girl? Okay, what day? Okay, whatever. Who murdered Dr. Dekker?
This might feel like the darkest timeline, but it's not my darkest timeline.
But you don't have a mustache.
I didn't
It
kill
can't be.
Dr. Dekker. I'd look at one of your other patients. Or maybe even your assistant.
I don't know. He has a little bit of facial hair.
Nobody has a mustache, therefore it can't be the darkest timeline.
Do you know about the prescription pad?
His prescription pad's missing. The one with all the death threats on it.
How did you know about that?
Do you think the murderer took it to cover their tracks?
How did you know about the death threats?
Did you know about the death threats? How are they covering their
I
tracks?
suppose it
he
could
told
be a
us about
coincidence. But I'm guessing whoever murdered Dr. Dekker stole his prescription pad.
Yeah, you did miss the ghost girl Yumi in the galaxy. What do you mean except once?
The doctor said she was legally still alive.
What?
The only thing they could do was starve her.
What?
What?
Oh.
Hannah didn't die in the accident the first time around. It was worse than death. She wouldn't have wanted that. I was looking at a photo from around the time of the accident.
They took her off life support.
I had a lot of alcohol, which I think was probably necessary. I jumped back to the junction. I started pulling out, but the lorry was already on us. I drove into the lorry to make sure. I didn't wake up in hospital. Because I woke up the next day. Present day. Things had changed.
Oh, he made sure she was dead because the first time...
Yeah.
But he could also be making that up because it said I had to get drunk to be able to do it. And then what could have really happened was he made up a story in his head to like justify the drunk driving.
To justify his drunk driving that got his fiancée killed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he went back in time to make sure she was dead. Because the first time she had to be
taken off life support.
Yeah, but she could breathe on her own, but she was brain dead.
Mm-hmm.
So like he could either be telling the truth and that's super sad, or he could have like told himself a lie, or at least gone insane.
Also super sad.
Also super sad
because he was so like
guilty.
He felt so guilty and sad that he was responsible for her death that he was like, no,
no, I had to drink that day in order to make sure she died.
Oh God.
What changed about Hannah's death?
Her obituary changed in the press clippings I kept. It said she was killed instantly. Nothing else changed. Her family seemed to hate me more, which is ironic because the first time around, they pulled her off life support. So I saved them the indignity. Now they just think it was my careless driving that caused her death.
Oof.
Okay.
Yeah.
How have things been with Mariana? Don't hang out with her.
Yeah.
Things have been interesting.
No.
Thanks to Mariana.
Why thanks to Mariana?
We went on a date. Well, sort of. She texted me this bar she was going to, and I just turned up. She can dance. I was transfixed most of the night.
She can dance.
Next thing I know, I'm lying in my bed, at home. The room's spinning. The day moved forward. In fact, every night I go and watch Mariana dance, the day moves forward. Do you think Mariana likes me?
No.
You can dance if you want to.
No, Mariana
you can leave your friends behind.
Doesn't like you.
So what you're trying to say is that Mariana is just using me and has no interest in me romantically whatsoever?
Yes.
Thanks. That helps my self-esteem.
Well, it's better than dying, so...
Well, I'm just doing you a favor, so...
I don't need your attitude. How do you feel about Hannah now?
I'm at peace with Hannah now. I can save her. And I'll keep trying, but I must move forward. I did kind of ask you not to talk about this anymore, but I suppose you're not taking notes.
Whatever. Is this... Okay. Hey, girl. How are you today?
I'm fine.
Uh-oh.
I killed David.
Yeah, I could tell.
Okay.
Again.
Well, you know, you did what you had to do.
Like you told me to.
Well, I mean, at least you practiced the first time.
Well, divorce is hard.
Yeah.
So, I mean, killing your husband, whatever.
Did you see Anushka again?
Anushka's fine, I would imagine. Her father came over to talk about the missing cat. It would have been an easier conversation had I not been splattered in blood and sweating like a milkmaid.
What? What did Anushka's father do?
It seemed like he wanted to give me a piece of his mind, but when he saw the state I was in, he fled. There were no police that turned up. I suspect I've got away with it, at least this second time. Now all that's left is for you to write up my diagnosis.
What diagnosis?
That I'm not sound of mind.
Well, yeah, you're
That
not.
I wasn't sound of mind when I killed David.
Well, you might have been then.
It's up to you whether you want to mention any of our other conversations. I'm happy either way.
Do you think she was sound of mind when she killed... Why do you have a knife?
What is she doing?
What? Why do you have a giant butcher knife? Where'd that come from? Okay, yes, you were insane. Whatever you want. How did you kill David?
With an axe. I got him to put his head on the wood block. He didn't really know what he was doing. He trusted me. I cut off his head.
That sucks.
When I picked it up, it was smiling.
Oh dear.
Probably a muscle spasm.
It probably can't die. His head is probably still alive.
I mean, if any of this is true, then
Yeah.
why not?
Imp Emissary says the girl can die, by the way. Cool. What else can you tell me about Dekker?
Oh, the continuing saga of Dr. Dekker. After he'd seen David and done his due diligence, he came up with an offer I couldn't refuse. Remember? The one I told you about when we first met.
Oops. What was Dr. Dekker's offer?
Dr. Dekker wanted me to reanimate him. He said he would kill David unless I agreed.
What?
I think he knew he was gonna die. Why do you have a machete?
I don't know.
She has like a really fancy one though, like a machete that a classy lady would murder with.
Machete.
Machete. I got this machete in France. I do all my killing with it. It's very sharp.
Mm-hmm.
How were you supposed to reanimate him?
He called me on Valentine's night. He promised to use a disposable phone so there would be no trace.
So he
I
killed
was supposed
himself.
to come here, where I would find him dead, and then reanimate him. I agreed immediately. It seems that Dr. Dekker went through with his half of the agreement. But I forgot to turn up.
Forgot?
Yeah, she let him die and didn't reanimate him.
Well, no, but I'm saying, like, how do you forget?
I think she's saying that I forgot, like, quote, like, she didn't forget, she just didn't come.
Yeah.
But see, maybe Dr. Dekker killed himself.
That seems to be what they're implying.
Do you know anything about the prescription pad?
I never saw Dr. Dekker's prescription pad. I imagine he kept it hidden away. To stop people stealing it?
Did you write death threats on the pad?
I've already told you, I never saw his prescription pad, so of course I didn't write any death threats. It sounds like someone is trying to frame me. Who's trying to frame me, Doctor?
So who... Okay, so they said that the notes were coming out of nowhere. So who would have the ability to do that? I think Bryce would, because as he says he
has the extra hour.
He has the extra hour, and he can teleport.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know anything about the prescription pad?
What about the prescription pad?
Oh. Do you know anything about the death threats?
Someone was sending Dr. Dekker death threats. Had no idea. You never said anything to me about it.
You're acting weird.
Did you take the pad?
Yes, I took it. I had to.
Okay.
Why did you have to steal the pad?
Dr. Dekker told me he could use it to take away my gift.
Well, I can see why you did it. How would he steal it? Did he say steal?
Or take away your gift?
Whatever.
Yeah.
How are you today?
I'm good. I feel better. Last session, that was all negative. I don't want to be like that. I made you something. A little thank you for being so nice.
Ooh, cookies.
They're cookies.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat them.
Thanks.
Thank you. She's wearing shoes today. Why were you feeling negative?
I'm a happy person. And really, what's the point of being miserable?
When you can murder
It
people.
doesn't matter what's going on at work or anything. Happy is the only goal. Max told me that. I think some footballer might have said it.
Who's Max?
I told you about Max, right? Didn't I mention him before?
No. Didn't you date Max?
Yes, but you don't know the whole story. Max is 77. He was one of my patients. I thought he was dying, so I shifted for him. Became an old sweetheart of his, apparently. Only Max didn't die. He actually got better somehow. And then he came and asked me to do it again.
Uh-oh, that's weird.
Mm.
Who was Max's sweetheart?
Eleanor, her name was, or is. Like I say, he doesn't even know where she is now. But she obviously still loves him. When I shifted, I felt all fluttery and excited. It's so sweet, isn't it?
Sure.
Did you become Eleanor for Max?
Yes. Max and Eleanor had dinner on Valentine's Day. I felt a bit weird when he asked me. But he said he just wanted to have one more date with her and then he wouldn't ask me again. And to be fair, he was a perfect gentleman. I mean, I didn't want to have that conversation.
Why would Dr. Dekker want to take away your gift? I used a lot of those keywords.
Yeah.
I suppose he was just trying to cure me. I mean, I thought he believed that I could shift, but maybe he didn't. Maybe he was just humoring me the whole time.
Did you kill Dekker?
I could never hurt anyone. You have to believe me, Doctor.
Thank you for bringing me a present.
You're very welcome.
What's in the cookies?
The usual stuff. Flour, sugar, butter, chocolate
Diazepam.
chips, and my special ingredient. A little herbalist magic to give you some pep. You look like you need it.
No, I don't want any of that.
You put herbs in the cookies?
You can put herbal remedies in food. The effect's more subtle, but it does work.
Why did you shift again for Max?
Thing is, because Max didn't die, he saw me change back after I let go of his hand. There wasn't anything I could do about it.
Why didn't Max die?
I don't know why Max didn't die. It usually works.
It usually works. What do you mean it usually works? What do you mean by usually works?
I just mean when I shift. They see their loved one and say what they have to say, and then there's nothing stopping them from moving on.
Yeah,
Why?
sure.
What did you think I meant?
What?
I
Yeah.
was like with you for a while.
Yeah.
All right, time to accuse. Who do you
Oh.
think we should accuse? I think we should accuse Bryce. Who do you think we should accuse?
Yeah, I mean, he's also like my least favorite, so.
Yeah, you know what? Whatever. Fuck Bryce.
Doctor. Frankly, I'm astonished.
Yeah, you did
To
it.
accuse me of killing Dr. Dekker when others around you must be the more likely choice.
Maybe you set them
Oh
up.
dear. I think this has put our therapy back a few steps. We'll need to build up the trust again.
Yeah.
Very disappointing.
Mm-hmm.
He looks so cranky.
Oh. I guess.
Wait,
Yeah, we can't. I think he killed himself, but yeah, it doesn't work.
So what do we do now?
Who was the one that made us think he killed himself? Claire.
Yes. Yes.
What if I don't think you're insane? Why would Doctor want to kill David?
Yes. Dr. Dekker threatened to kill David. That terrified me at the time. I still had hope that David would recover.
What if I don't think you're insane?
Doctor, did I tell you about that time that I used the power of my mind to bring my husband back to life? I can't imagine what I'd do to the psychiatrist that double-crossed me. But I'm sure it would be fun. For me, at least.
Why don't we try accusing her and see what happens?
Okay. Let's see what the, accuse Mariana.
Because Claire was the one that said, like, that she literally let him die and didn't go through with her agreement.
That's as close to murder as we can get.
I didn't kill Dr. Dekker. If anything, I'm guilty of not bringing him back to life.
Right.
And that's manslaughter at best. Good luck proving my talent, Doctor.
So is this like the end of the game?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Doctor, we've had a bad day, haven't we? If you think I'm guilty, then one of your patients must have you just where they want you. I'll forget this indiscretion and go and put the kettle on. And perhaps you can have a lie down or something.
I don't want to. I want to see if if it really is Mariana, though. Nathan.
I'm not sorry he's dead, but I didn't kill him. I can't believe you're accusing me. The thought of being in an office alone with him late at night creeps me out.
Fine, it was Ariana.
I'm hardly going to suggest it, am I?
I mean, Mariana.
You're going to have to look elsewhere, Doctor.
I know it's her, but I was just like...
No, you've got it all wrong. I'm not a murderer. I'm a good person. I help people. Why would I want to kill Dr. Dekker? Without him, I'd never have started shifting. Anyway, I had the prescription pad just in case, so there was no reason for me to kill him.
The reason I'm accusing Mariana...
I'm really shocked you thought it was me.
The reason I'm accusing Mariana last is because I know she probably did it, and I wanted to see if there was, like... all the dialogue, and if there was any possible alternatives.
Doctor, I didn't think you had it in you to jump on little old me. Was I too muddled? I think if you're going to tell the police that I'm guilty, then I'd like to speak to my lawyers. I'd like them to see the security footage from my apartment. The footage that clearly shows you coming over, uninvited, and pounding away on my door like a psycho. And then I'd have to tell them the truth. That you wanted to have Dr. Dekker's job so bad you killed him. That you made me seduce him and drug him so that you could run a paper spike through his heart.
So was it us?
And then after, when I wanted out, when I wanted to tell the police, you started stalking me. That's the truth, Doctor. I guess that's far more believable than thinking Dr. Dekker was eaten by a creature from the deep. A creature that he was trying to appease. Or, I suppose you could tell them that I'm insane. And I could take the fall for you. Couldn't I, babe?
What? So did we...
You caught the killer!
So did we rape her? Or like... Because she's saying that we did go to her house. She has footage of that.
But what about your patients?
What about them?
I don't know. And what about you?
But like... So did we... Because she's saying she has...
Oh, thank you for the bits!
Thank
BB
you for
Spectacular.
It's super late, but here are all my bits. Thank you very much, BB Spectacular.
So I've got a new dog, a basset hound. She's got these big floppy ears and a really sad face.
Oh, good for you.
Even sadder than I look. Ginger. I call her Ginger. She's a rescue. But since I've had Ginger, I've never looked back. Literally. Not one day.
It looks like Terry won't be coming back. She hasn't been in for a while, and I thought she just had a bug or something, but from what I've heard, it's not good. Apparently, she's in intensive care, and they can't figure out what's wrong with her. Well, I'm not going to lie. Work's much easier without her watching over me.
She's
that made me a horrible person.
She's an herbalist, and she says
There's no
she
need to
can
go
cook
over old
things.
ground.
And
I understand. David died when I stabbed him, and everything else since, everything else that's happened, that was all me. David, Anushka's father, Iris. What's next for me, Doctor? How do we cure what I have? By all accounts, and thanks to a very unfriendly jury, it seems like we're going to have quite a lot of time to figure that out.
I think I was in my own head too much, manifesting things that weren't there. But I'm very much an art connoisseur now. It's definitely helping keeping me sane.
Good for you.
I realized that I'm a very visual person, and paintings can keep me occupied for hours. I go to
Good.
Providence whenever I get the time. It's the local art gallery here.
That's where Jessica works.
The best time
Great.
to go is late at night.
No!
You get the place all to yourself.
Ah, you must be the new doctor.
What?
And punctual, I see. I like that in a doctor. I think you're going to fit in just great around here. Oh, I forgot. I have a book for you. It's my must-read of all time, and by must-read, I mean you must read it.
PAU, psychiatric, something.
Let's recap, shall we?
Oh.
A siren, a shapeshifter, a time traveler, undead husband, teleportation, and otherworldly gods trying to take over Earth. It's an unlikely tale at the best of times, but you're also purporting to be all of these people.
Oh, so they were us?
I think you're beyond help. You understand what you're saying and expect me to believe it?
Hey, you were right.
Did you say
Yeah.
I am one of your patients?
Shit.
Patently untrue, Doctor. If that were the case, then somehow I've managed to turn the tables on you. Which is plausible, I suppose.
Well, maybe it's not. Wait.
Thank you for playing.
How many layers of insanity was that?
I know. How many layers was it?
Okay.
That we're
We were crazy, and
We're
then
the
she
crazy
was
person.
crazy, but we were, and then, wait, someone explain this to me. Chad, explain this to me.
okay. Hold on. I'm really.
There's like multiple endings, by the way. There's an insane
Oh.
ending. I knew that there was an insane ending and then a normal ending, so we got the insane ending.
Sweet.
So there could be an ending where
Somebody actually did it.
it's something else, but I don't
Hey.
know.
I am a little sad that our friend Professor Warwick didn't show up again.
Yeah, what the hell?
After he. If only we hadn't told him to shoot himself in the face.
Epic justice
Justice
fail.
fail. Hint me, baby, one more time. Doctor, you're doing great. That's a lot of questions. You know them inside out. Wow. All right. I guess that's it.
Okay.
Well, thank you so much, everybody. So I guess.
Mariana's actress is actually called Da. Yeah, her name is Steph.
Yeah. Well, her last name. That's crazy. Someone explain.
So yeah, someone explain this to me. So what? Because the guy said at the end, wouldn't it be crazy if I did that like switch on you? And I was like, yeah, it would be crazy. Wait. No, don't leave us. Wait, someone explain this to me. I need to know. The ending, Dr. Dekker, explain, please. Is it based off how many you accuse?
I think that's entirely possible.
It depends on if you got a green dot on all the patients or not, and also if you cured the patient's problems.
Yeah, we for sure did not cure anybody.
Yeah, we were like, yeah, you can totally do that. It's fine.
We were like, yeah, that sounds great.
How come Mari and Stacy are streaming together today? Well, we wanted to finish Dr. Dekker.
Yeah.
And it's the weekend, so.
Yeah. Mari usually streams while I'm at work, so I cannot be there.
Yeah. If we cured them, do they end up better people? Nathan ended up okay.
Yeah.
All right. I mean,
I think they're fine.
we ruined everyone's lives. It's fine.
Yeah.
Not about Eileen, but Claire wasn't cured. Well, she was she was cured because she admitted that she was not seeing the truth. At the end. Goodbye, everybody.
All right. Bye, everyone.
Oh,
Thank
thanks
you
for
for
the
the bits,
cheer.
Arabella.
Bye.